What's up YouTube? It's Brendan from TheTeamOlympus. Today I'm going to be showing you my Aqua Force deck. It's not finished yet, but this is what I've gotten so far. For the starter, we have Officer Cadet Eric. What he does is when another Aqua Force rises this unit, you can call him to the rear guard, and then you can counterblast one, put him in the soul, look it up to 5 cards from the top of the deck, and get a 3, and add it to your hand and shuffle the rest back. For triggers, we have 6 crits, 6 stands, and 4 heals. For ones, so far we only have 1 perfect shield. Then we are using 2 of the stream troopers, 3 battle siren Cynthias, 4 battle siren Dorotheas, and 4 tier knight Teo. For grade 2s, we're running 1 tier knight Valeria right now, and what she does is if you have an Aqua Force Vanguard and her attack hits the Vanguard, if it's the 4th battle of that turn or more, you can retire one of your opponent's rear guards. So probably gonna bump her up to 4 and take out the Lazarus. Next we have 2 veteran strategic commanders. What this does is basically when you play him, you can counterblast 1 and put a card into the damage zone. And what I like about him is if you get like an early heal trigger, you can just counterblast 1, put another damage in, and shuffle the heal trigger back later. Next we have 2 Storm Rider Basils, and what it does is when he attacks a Vanguard, if it's the first battle, he gets +2, so he's an 11, and then you can swap him with another Aqua Force in the same row. So 2 of those. Then we have 3 Coral Assaults. What they do is if they're the 3rd battle or more of the turn, he gets +3, so he'll be an 11. And lastly, for 2s, we have 3 Tier Knight Lazarus, and I'm going to take 3 of these out and put more Valeries in. Alright, and then lastly, moving on to 3s. Right now we have 1 Blue Storm Dragon Maelstrom, but I'm going to bump this up to 2. He's pretty good. His limit break ability is he gets +5, and if it's the 4th battle of that turn or more, he gets the ability of you can counterblast 1 when he hits, and if you do, you can draw 1 and retire one of your opponent's rear guards. But if you have a non-Aqua Force Vanguard or rear guard, he gets -2. Then we have 1 Titan of the Pyroxene Mine. We're just in there until I can get another Maelstrom. But he's alright. He gets +2 when he's boosted by an Aqua Force. So. Then we have 2 of the Storm Rider Diamantis. He does the same thing that Basil does, which is basically when he attacks he gets +2, and then he swaps with another card behind him. And then lastly, the main grade 3 for Naval Gazer Dragons. What he does is you can limit break and counterblast 2, and he gets +3k. And then he gets the ability of when he hits a Vanguard, if it's the 3rd battle of that turn or more, choose 2 of your Aqua Force rear guards and stand them. So he's basically a stand trigger. And when he attacks, if it's the 3rd battle of that turn or more, he gets +3. So even without limit breaking, if it's the 3rd battle of that turn or more, he's a 13 by himself. And then a 16 when he limit breaks. Well, that's the deck. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments. Like the video, and subscribe.